Hey everybody, I'm back. So, gonna have to skip some days before the Three Crusaders are ready, I think. See, one of the officers has been bringing recruits to the prison so they could fight weakened captives and kill them. He wanted to prepare the newcomers for their first battle, but unfortunately, during one of the training sessions, one of the soldiers got killed and everything came to light. Forbid touching prisoners. The cruel treatment of the prisoners tarnished the honor of the Crusaders. Many of the soldiers were inspired by the commander's noble actions. Ah, there it is. Hmm? Commander, what's your succubus pal done this time? As far as I know, she did nothing wrong. Really, nothing at all. Arushalay's locked up in Dresden's dungeon. I tried to find out who gave the order to jail her and who carried it out, but I came up empty-handed. What's the story there, then? If you ask me, it's one of two things. Either it was you who secretly ordered her arrest, or it was Arushalay herself, and she just felt like locking herself up in a cell. Which one seems more likely to you? Have you noticed anything odd about her recently? I suppose I have. She's been even more secretive than usual. Before, my people would spot her every now and then as she observed the ordinary folk going about their business, but lately she's been spending most of her time holed up somewhere in the outskirts of the city, away from people. Oh, and one more thing. Believe it or not, but one of my spies swears he heard her crying out there on her own. I'll definitely talk to her. All we know is that we know nothing at all. Talking to her might be a good idea. I'm rooting for her redemption just like you, but who can tell what's going on inside of the head of the demon who's trying to turn good? Yeah, I guess that's the last thing I'll need to do before I finally go ahead with this. There she is. No, don't come any closer. Please don't. Why are you here? This is where I belong. You shouldn't be alone with me. Please leave, I'm begging you. It's dangerous. I'm dangerous. When I joined your party, I thought to myself, this is it, I'm a crusader now. I might actually be able to rid myself of my demon nature, but it's so hard. The abyss lives within me. I let my guard down for a moment, and there it was, waiting to remind me of what I truly am. It didn't hurt anyone, but I just can't talk about it. It's too shameful. Please, just leave me here in this cell. Let these walls be my cloister, and don't talk to me unless absolutely necessary. I will still accompany you on your travels, but until I curb the demon inside me, I should keep my distance from you. What's going on with you? Please talk to me. I know it's not easy for you, but I can help if you let me. You really do want to help me. You want to save a beast of the abyss who doesn't deserve to be near someone like you. Fine. I'll tell you why I'm here, and after I do, I'll understand if you don't ever want to see me again. You've been so kind to me. You've treated me like I already deserved your kindness. Like I wasn't a demon, but a mortal, and I'm starting to feel that you're becoming very important to me. I want to be near you, talk to you, touch you. You haven't fallen in love with me by any chance? No! That's just it. These feelings are not love. I'm not a mortal, remember? Demons can't fall in love. The most terrible weapon of any succubus is her caress, which leeches life from the one who trusted her. I still possess this weapon whether I like it or not. I'm like a venomous snail, snake, toad, I don't remember. Like an animal that can't help but sting even when it doesn't want to. In my previous life I had many lovers. Some were my tormentors who degraded and broke me to the point where I barely survived. And for others, I was their tormentor. I devoured, degraded, and drained their souls dry. Every single day I struggled to suppress this desire, this unholy hunger inside me. But when you're near... Forgive me. Please, please forgive me. I don't want to want that. But every time I see you, my desires overwhelm me. Frightening, demonic desires. I can't curb them. As I look at you, I can't stop imagining us, you and I, together. I think I understand, and I'm not angry with you. Thank you. I still have much work to do to rid myself of my inner monster. Immortals can also have bad thoughts and desires, yes, but those are not that powerful. What your kind has are mere fantasies, but what I have, they represent the deepest part of my essence, who I am. Beyond that, my desires are built on centuries of wickedness that would turn the stomach of even the most depraved mortal. You don't have to hide away from me in this cell. Please come out of there. But these desires, they're tearing me apart. What hope do I have of controlling them with you so near? Desires are not deeds. We don't send people to prison for their thoughts. You wouldn't say that if you knew what I was thinking. You have no inkling of what my desires are. Only you could see what I'm imagining right now. For thoughts like these, I deserve more than a prison cell. I deserve the gallows. You've told me yourself not all your desires are horrible. Talking, sharing thoughts and feelings, Would that be so bad? Would it? You're right. Some of these desires are so light, so joyful, so mortal. But right after these innocent dreams, the others come. Cruel, violent, demonic ones. And I don't know how to separate them. You want to learn to live like a mortal? Then instead of hiding, you need to learn how to live among the people you care about. But what if I slip up? Until I learn how not to be a monster, anyone close to me is in danger. There's no use in trying to hide from your nature. You must overcome it. Don't worry, I'll be with you. I'll help you. You aren't scared of me at all. You know what a lying monster I am, but you still trust me. Why? What is it you see in me that I fail to see in myself? Thank you for believing in me. It means I should believe in myself too. I won't hide in this cell anymore. You say that I won't slip up, that means I won't. I will watch you until I learn to look at the world the way mortals do, without evil and violence in my heart. I'll learn to look at you the way you deserve. I can't believe Arushale sent herself to horny jail.
Witness, one way or the other.
What do I need to restore those? Broken gauntlets, piece of cloak. One vial of magic essence, 4 bars of cold iron, and 2 vials of demon blood. For the cloak, 5 vials of magic essence, 2 bars of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, and 3 hides of magical creatures. Seven, 3. Wait a minute. I thought I had some of those. Maybe not then. Free Crusaders are assembled and ready. The time has come to attack the Midnight Fane. As the story unfolds, you draw closer to events that have the power to change everything. Some quests and locations may become unavailable. Proceed when you are ready. This is the moment, champion. Actually, I think there was one thing. Yeah, that was a limited time quest. Maybe I'll wait 4 days and then go. Let's see, Dresden was built long ago, and compared to modern fortifications, its construction is hopelessly obsolete. The officers wish to rebuild the fortress and are arguing over what should be done first, to reinforce the defenses or to expand the streets to make the quartermaster's job easier and expedite supply deliveries. Widening the streets, reinforcing the walls. Adds 100 military experience points and 250. Unlocks the Help of the Nail decree. Yeah, let's go with that. The Order of the Nail have been establishing stability and civilization in Varizia for many years. Their artisans have constructed countless fortresses and outposts that serve as bastions of order in a savage land. They readily agreed to send their brothers to Dresden. Alright, now we can go. Yep, that's the only one left. You smell the tang of metal in the dry and warm air of the mysterious fane, accompanied by a hint of rotting flesh. The hand of the inheritor ruffles his wings anxiously. The golden glow that usually surrounds the angel seems to have been snuffed out. A grim, distorted place. It feeds on foulness and breeds foulness. It's as if we have descended into the abyss itself. All the lands of the world wound are corrupted with its poison, but I have never seen anything like this. Why is this place so unusual? There is a rift nearby, the source of our troubles. The abyss seems to cling to the wound inflicted on the world here. What threats can we expect to encounter here? Demons can travel freely through the rift. We don't know where exactly the malevolent gateway leads to in the abyss, but we must assume reinforcements could appear from it at any moment to help the Fane's defenders. What's more, demons feel at home here, in proximity to the rift. Spells that are supposed to banish them to their home plane will have no effect. Do the demons know we're here? Most likely, yes. We are in their home. But I hope they haven't had a chance to prepare for our attack. We will soon find out if your daring idea worked, champion. Everything is clear. I'm ready for battle. I am ready as well. Allow me to take on the main demon forces, as in the Ivory Sanctum. I will announce my arrival, and they may flee in fear, or, on the contrary, bring all their forces here. You must press on without fear. If we need help, my herald will sound the horn, and you will be able to come to our aid, surprising the enemy and sowing panic in their ranks. What matters most is eliminating whoever is commanding the demon forces in the Fane. I presume that... The herald's words are drowned out by a roar of fury and outrage from the depths of the Fane. When it stops, its echo continues to reverberate through the halls, making the walls shudder with every rumble. Oh, that must be the master of the house bidding us welcome. If my hearing serves me right, that is the roar of a Balor, the most bloodthirsty spawn of the abyss. Find him, champion, and may Iomade light your way. The altar is covered in the same symbols as the door in front of it, and it has 3 slots marked with the symbols of the 3 demon lords, Descari, Baphomet, and Nocticula.
Oh, yes, what? Anything new? We'll make things right.
The body of an ash giant is convulsing in its death throes while its killers are readying their next victim, a growling minotaur that is fighting to break free. Issuing orders from the corner of the room is none other than the Lilitu Minago. Large drops of blood ooze from the mark on her face and she dashes the blood away with an agitated swipe of her hand. Move it, you beasts! Darazan will gut you if you don't deal with these traitors! I said move it! I don't want to be here when they... You came! Here! Disgusting. Endless, mindless violence waged against friend and foe alike. I used to revel in it. I gave myself over to it, body and soul. But now I only see pointless, filthy carnage. And you're sure we can't just wait for 'em to wipe each other out? I don't fancy getting any closer to that thing there. Anyway, isn't it about time we called for backup? We've done enough, haven't we? Great, not for the first time. The demon's blind fixation on destroying everything in their path has worked out in our favor. What, couldn't wait for me before you started slaughtering each other? Just culling the useless and weak. I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk to you. I've got things to do. Stall him, you beasts, at any cost.
I got this.
Ooh, Reynard. Big fight ahead, right? The rest of our bunch are coming. Some might make it in time for the action. This place, it radiates evil. Can't believe it's been here under Dresden all along.
Finally, we are walking on the demon's land and not they on ours. Someone must answer for the dead forests of Sarkoris.
Nice spot you got here. It's good we decided to surprise the demons and not do things the same way Crusaders always do them. My gut tells me that if we'd waited a few more days, this whole place would have been swarming with beasts. Are we running to fight? We don't usually run in the open, but now we're... what's the word? Knights! Now we can fight in the open, that's right. Canabras wasn't half as scary as this place, but we're stronger than we were then too. I know what we should do. Surprise is our main weapon. Our chief weapon is surprise. Surprise and fear. Fear and surprise. Which is why all the Free Crusaders must proceed swiftly to the heart of the Fane as soon as possible. You should stay and help the Hand of the Inheritor hold his position. But how will we perform any great feats that way? The goddess Chaldera doesn't teach us to shy away from danger. Fear not, brothers and sisters, great feats will not be in short supply. What matters most is that we stay together. For we are the wave and the wind. We are strong as long as we are united and free. So you have anything to say?
No, don't kill. I won't fight.
The Minotaur speaks with difficulty in short, clipped words, which he articulates slowly and laboriously, but you can understand him. Ooh, I want horns like that. I could bash things with them. Just run and bam! That must be fun. Why did they want to kill you?
They kill everyone. Everyone who doesn't want to fight. The daughter of the Great Father told us, and we obeyed and fought. We don't want to anymore. Much death, little joy. Why would we fight here? There are other places, other enemies.
Daughter of the Great Father?
Baphomet is the great father of all Minotaurs. Hepzibah is the daughter of the Great One. She is the first among us. Find fear for her in yourself. Hepzibah's wrath is fearsome. You bring down the Fane, she will get revenge.
So you used to fight for the demons.
Yes, I am Reveg. I fought fiercely, I and my brothers. We ran forward together. People in iron ran too. Ran at us. Smash, hit. Chopped, trampled all of them. Run together, hit together. Good. Enemy too strong. Bad. Met one like this. All brothers are dead.
Do you know where Minago ran off to?
She will run to her hides. Human hides. She wears them. Humans' clothes.
Who controls the demons in the Fane?
Darazand. Big, fierce Darazand. The strongest, so he commands. Like you are strong, you command.
You're silly. Reynard is the commander because everyone likes him, not because he's strong.
Thanks, I think.
The demons will no longer control you. You're free, but don't even think about attacking any more people.
Praised be the Great Father. I am thankful. I am leaving, but I will remember.
I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Now what's in here?
Let's see what we can do.
What the heck is this?
A success worthy of praise.
Yeah, it looks like that's the only way I can go. Well, here we go. He doesn't have the best stealth.
I will resist.
Hold on. Marching order got messed up again. There we go.
They will break against our resolve. The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Prepare yourself.
No glory without risk!
Desna, guide my hand. I won't let you hurt my friends.
The light take you!
Make your peace.
Didn't miss anything, did I? I don't think I did.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Can we retreat already?
Shit. I didn't know that targeted allies too. Are they fighting with their bare hands?
I will resist.
Oh, there's more.
Accept their statement.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Are you still here?
There we go.
Here we go.
T, go.
T. Go. Yes.
Prepare yourself.
T, go.
Ari. T. Go.
No glory without risk.
Cover me, all right?
Nice.
Desna, guide my hand.
That's strange. I thought they were immune to electricity. Unless...
Go! I'm done with you!
Make your peace.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
A strange scene is revealed to the commander's eyes. Bodies of mortals of different ages and races are neatly hung on hooks. They aren't impaled, instead they dangle from restraints carefully looped over each hook. The entire structure is more akin to a wardrobe hung with clothes than a torture chamber, but it is no less disturbing for the comparison. All the bodies are strangely withered, almost mummified, but their eyes are wide open. The dead stare of a blue-eyed half-elf girl hanging on the central hook is fixed on the commander. "Another step and they all die," shouts the demon Minago from behind the structure. "These are my husks. One snap of my fingers and they'll all be dead, and any strike you direct at me will instead be turned on them." The commander's reply comes swiftly. "You're lying, Minago. There are ways to destroy your connection to the husks without harming them." "To hell with you!" Minago screams, preparing to run. It's not clear what exactly the demon does, but all at once the husks no longer look like corpses. The air fills with their hollow, desperate groans. The hair of the blue-eyed girl in the center turns gray before the commander's very eyes. As if each passing moment lasts a dozen years for her, her face seems vaguely familiar. The commander rushes forward to help the victims. Minago disappears, her malevolent, slightly hysterical laughter echoing after her, but the commander is no longer concerned with her. He is busy helping the victims. The blue-eyed half-elf, now aged, falls from her hook and lands heavily on the ground. Her gray hair, brown only moments before, covers her face. Her shoulders are trembling, but her fingers curl into a fist. A glow of healing magic engulfs her hand, and she runs her fingers over her face. Her trembling subsides and she struggles to her feet. "Do not abandon me, inheritor, and give me the strength to aid my brothers and sisters in their hour of need," the old woman whispers softly. Her hands once more begin to glow with healing light, and she rushes to help the commander, to heal the other husks. The commander now sees her face. It is the face of Yaniel, the hero of the First Crusades. I wonder, would Dispel Magic have done something different? No, that just does the same thing. The blue-eyed old woman helps the last victim down from their hook. We're alive, we're free, no more of this endless imprisonment. Whoever you are, accept the gratitude of Yaniel, an unlucky paladin who spent years serving as a demon's plaything. Sister, I'm so happy we were able to help you. See, I've met Yaniel once already, and that one turned out to be an enemy in disguise. I'm not surprised. Demons are well versed in artifice of all kinds. There is nothing that brings them greater pleasure than using mortals' trusting natures against us. If you don't believe who I claim to be, test me however you want. If you truly are Yaniel, your sword will recognize you. I thought I'd never see you again, my friend. Radiance flares to life with a soft golden glow that can only be described as joyous. For a time, Yaniel stands with her eyes half closed, then opens them and places the sword back in your hand. I've been imprisoned for so long, I'm terrified to think what kind of world awaits me up there on the surface. My friends are probably dead, and the Dresden I knew and defended long gone. The half-measure probably doesn't serve my favorite roast anymore, and the old tree near the town hall in Rosian doesn't bloom. But I have seen a glimmer of hope. If Radiance is still full of power and in worthy hands, that means everything was not in vain. Take it. The sword was born to save the innocent and punish the wicked. Its journey must end in the black heart of Descari, the Lord of the Abyss who created the nightmare of the wound with the help of his followers. This is just an instinct, but I sense that Radiance will fulfill its destiny in your hands. I'm sorry, but your friends Staunton and Joran Vane defected to the demons and perished. I know. Minago liked to wake me up and tell me, sometimes even show me, all kinds of despicable things. Oh, Staunton, how could you believe someone so repulsive as her, and drag your brother to the grave along with you? Poor Staunton. He was very lonely and sad. All his friends abandoned him, and the other knights were so horrible to him. I think he missed you very much. You felt sorry for my friend, and for that I'll always be grateful. I'd like to mourn him too, but I can't. I don't feel I'm ready to let those feelings out. Don't scold him, mistress. You know how hard it is when demons torture you. They use pain on some, tenderness on others, but the result is the same: misery and suffering. Only those whose faith is unshakable do not break under such torment. Tell me how you ended up here. This was one of Minago's lairs, and Lilitus are famous for collecting trophies. They need husks for practical purposes too, to take on their appearance or redirect any attacks aimed at themselves. But we were more than that for Minago, we were her collector's items. Have you been here all these years? No, my first years in captivity were spent in the laboratory of the damned traitor Arilu Vorlesh. There are many like me there, fallen crusaders and demons injured by our swords and spells. She healed many of them, but at what cost? I saw a dozen demons who were simply sewn together, fused into one grotesque whole. People who had demon limbs grafted onto their bodies. But you probably want to know about the rest of my imprisonment. The Fane was created a few years after the siege of Dresden when I was taken captive. Arilu came here personally to open a rift. That was also when she gave me to Minago to be turned into a husk. She said she was tired of my obstinacy. She spoke the truth. Not a day went by that I didn't try to escape or kill one of my guards. Why do you call Arilu a traitor? Because she betrayed more than just her country or her overlord. She betrayed all of humankind, all of Galarian. I have no idea how evil a person's soul must be to wound your homeland and open a door to a rampaging horde of beasts whose evil knows no bounds. You're exhausted. Go to the farthest end of the Fane. That's where the hand of the Inheritor is holding the line. He will help you. Our golden-winged angel is here. It's been so long since I heard the voice of Iomede's herald. I will go to him now. Thank you again.
Beautiful! I got this!
Alright, back into the abyss. Succubus, reclining on the pillows, notices you but doesn't even make an attempt to attack you. Her dark eyes track your every move. Welcome to the Shrine of Nocticula, Commander. I am Gracilla, Nocticula's devoted priestess. I am supposed to stop your kind, but you charged in here so resolutely, so imperiously, that my hand is already moving to offer you the key. Watch out. Gracilla is one of Nocticula's favorite tools. She knows how to appear weak and vulnerable, but her power shouldn't be underestimated. Ah, Arushale, who better than you to know how weak or powerful I can be? I remember showing you both, and I don't recall you being so cautious back then. In fact, you stop. I don't want to think about that time. I was different back then. Demons usually try to kill me on sight. Are you so terrified you've decided to simply surrender? You would hardly believe me if I told you I was in awe of the Commander's glory, or how I just want to feel those hands that have brought death to so many demons treat my body like a holy relic. It's partially true. I dreamed of you barging into my abode and taking me violently like your slave. But I dreamed even more often of you giving me freedom. There is no place for me in Dresden. That stuck-up prig who thinks he's the irreproachable messenger of Iomede won't let me up there. But I can't return to my mistress to report this either. Darazand, that brute, got the idea that we all must fight to the very end. He's not letting anyone flee to the abyss. But tell me, why would I fight you, the victor? All I can do is kneel and give you the key to the door that guards the rift. Demons never do anything for no reason. What's the catch? So suspicious, Commander. There is no catch. I just want to spend some more time with you and test you. I want to know whether I can trust you with the key. Well, tell me, why should I believe that you will defeat Darazand? You'll get a present if you convince me. Grazilla doesn't do anything, just looks at you, but as you stare back at her, you are struck by the realization that she is incredibly beautiful. Her features seem familiar, though you can't place her, and at the same time, her beauty is a blend of everything that's ever aroused your desire, even in passing. Reynard, come to me. I dream of you. Hey, stop bothering my friend, or I'll bite you and whip you with my tail. You free yourself from the vision with effort. Grazilla becomes herself again, a captivating woman, but one who holds no power over you. Why, Commander, all the good things have only just begun. I could give you whatever you want. Everything you desperately desire in your life. Oh well, it was worth a try. Come on then, tell me how you're going to defeat Darazand. Alright, I'll prove to you that I can defeat Darazand. Oh, Commander, your willingness to indulge me is so gratifying. You don't care how I'm going to defeat Darazand, you're just bored and want to have some fun, but I think we've talked enough. Of course I'm bored. I have to sit in this dungeon because my mistress is an ally of Baphomet and Daskari. There is absolutely nothing to do here. Alright, go on and kill your Darazand if you find him so much more interesting than me. That does sound impressive. I suppose I'll have to give you the key. You'll just take it by force otherwise. Take it, and take this little souvenir. Look at it and remember me, and I'll be thinking of you. This doesn't look like a shrine. What does it look like? A brothel? This is what a shrine of Nocticula is supposed to look like. A place where pleasures await the meek and the defiant get a quick death. Tell me about Nocticula. Nocticula, my mistress, she is the patroness of succubi and assassins, the ruler of Elutionera, city of pleasures and cruelty. She is as deadly as she is beautiful. When Nahindri, the cursed demon lord, tried to enslave her, she just destroyed him like a bothersome insect. My mistress has seduced and killed many powerful demons. She built her realm on their bones. They became the Midnight Isles. I'll never get even close to her greatness. Oh, my lady in shadow, lover and warrior. I'm not even worthy of being trampled beneath your feet. Not good enough to have my skull crushed between your thighs. Yeah, I've seen lots of people on the internet who think like you do. Tell me about the succubi. You must know a lot about them already. We are demons of passion who assume the appearance our victim most desires to see. We feed not on your flesh but your lives. Our kisses are deadly for you. Through them we drain your life force until there is nothing but an empty shell left. Nocticula, our lady in shadow, the greatest of us, the first of us. Oh, how I'd love to earn her praise, but you won't let that happen, I know. I have to go. Farewell, Commander. Too bad we have so little time. I could spend an eternity with you. Alright, time to loot the place. Let's see, Mantle of Night. This +3 leather armor grants its wearer a +10 competence bonus on stealth skill checks. In addition, whenever the wearer loses invisibility, he becomes blurred as per the blur spell for 1d4 rounds. I feel like that would be perfect for Woljif if he could wear armor. So I guess I'll just have to give that to her. Oh, that has the same AC. Why does it? Oh, because of the max dexterity limit. Oh yeah, and what was the other thing I got? Twisted Temptation. These gloves increase the save DC of all enchantment school spells the wearer casts by 2. In addition, whenever the wearer affects an enemy with a spell for the first time, that enemy suffers a -2 penalty on will saving throws for 3 rounds. Yeah, she's gonna be doing a lot more ranged touch attacks. Well, maybe the same amount, but she's more specialized in them. She's kind of a blaster, kind of an enchanter. Oh, but that's an illusion spell. Well, whatever. Let's explore the rest of this place first. Oh, I guess that's it. Wait, that's it? Why did I need a loading screen for that?
Damn you!
Hey, we leveled up from that. Improved reaction. A +4 bonus on initiative. Persuasion, perception, knowledge world, athletics. That's kind of a boring level. Aura of Faith. At 14th level, a paladin's weapons are treated as good aligned for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. Any attack made against an enemy within 10 feet of her is treated as good aligned for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. This ability functions only while the paladin is conscious, not if she is unconscious or dead. Ward. The warded creature receives a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus on saving throws. This ward lasts until the warded creature is hit or fails a saving throw. A witch knows when a warded creature is no longer protected. A witch can have only one ward active at a time. If the witch uses this ability again, the previous ward immediately ends. A witch cannot use this ability on herself. At 8th level and 16th level, the bonuses provided by this ward increase by 1. She gets Insanity and Key Shout. Combat style feat. Improved precise shot. Your ranged attacks ignore anything but total concealment and cover. Your ranged attacks ignore the mischance granted to targets by anything less than total concealment. Total concealment provides their normal benefits against your ranged attacks. And Woljeff gets Old Monster and Cloud Kill. Oh, wow. Yeah, that gives me so many more options. Man, those bandits are no help at all.
Cover me, all right?
guys always win.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
I got this.
Prepare yourself! Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Damn you!
Disappear.
Can we retreat already?
Are you still here? Ha!
Desna, guide my hand!
Into the fray!
peace.
Tashani Savitor!
Arti, go! I finished here. Is there more?
Looks like I didn't explore out that way yet. Oh, I have all the keys. Yeah, I think I can rest here without any problems. I keep forgetting to cast mage armor on myself.
Yes.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Yes.
Ask nicely.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll last 14 hours. Insert key of Baphomet servants, Discari servants, Nocticulus servants. When the last key is inserted, you hear a rumble. The door in front of you opens. The way to the heart of the Fane is clear. Let's get everybody buffed before we head in there.
Sud is restless. I wonder why. Are we ready to move out?
Should I?
What's his caster level? 8. I see, so caster level depends on my mythic rank.
No reason to pause.
You're a good person. I like you. You are my favorite aide.
What's going on here?
We will win this war.
Yes? Huh? Oh, yes, what?
A bright future awaits us.
I'm always open to ideas.
I will prove my worth.
I'm here all week.
We'll make things right. Trust in yourself.
You call?
Alright, I think we're ready now.
Let's see what we can do.
You are blinded by a sudden flash. It feels like giants are hammering on your temples and a monstrous pain lashes your chest. Your wound has reopened at the worst possible moment and is gushing blood. You sense the malevolent proximity of the abyss. You can almost touch the threat emanating from it. Slowly, almost reluctantly, the wound closes, but the pain and your heightened awareness remain. The hall bears the traces of the huge Baelor's anger. Some demons are lying on the floor, literally ground into a bloody mess, while the rest are cowering against the walls. The blood is not confined to the ground either, but is splashed across the face of the kneeling Minago. It's not clear if it came from the pentagram on the Lotu's forehead or from a slash of the Baelor's claws.
Let me into the rift, Tarazand! We're all going to die here! Trying to fight back. It's madness!
No one goes into the rift. You will fight, all of you, or else.
Hey, if anyone to leave, let them go, demon, and fight me if you're so eager.
I told you, Tarazand. Now you're going to die, and they'll hang your horned skull on the walls of Dresden!
You and your little troop made a fool of me at the Battle of Dresden. Finally, I can make you pay. Finally.
Nice. See, Minago is kneeling, her hands clasped in front of her. Blood from the mark carved on her forehead drips down her eyeless face, but the demon doesn't seem to care. I'm so tired of you, Reynard. I can't do it anymore. I can't run or fight. Nothing. I've hunted the paladins of the good gods for centuries. You could make a burial mound out of the tin heads of all the idiots I've killed or tricked, but you're nothing like them. You never do what others expect, and you always appear where you're not supposed to be. Every stone wall has a weak spot, a place where if you strike it, the whole structure will come tumbling down. Staunton was that weak spot for the first Crusades. I struck it and won Dresden almost single-handedly. But your crusade is not a wall. It's a tangle of disconnected roots and branches. I don't know how to fight you. I can't even undermine the discipline of your followers because they've never even heard of discipline. Less of the theatrics, darling. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you because you can't hurt any more Crusaders? I can be useful to you. I'll tell you what I know about anything you want. What's that mark on your face? A brand. Baphomet's brand. And yours, too. He branded me, my master. He branded me for my failure in Canabras. He took my powers. He maimed my face. The damn thing hurts all the time. He said the mark would stay with me, and I would keep bleeding until I spilled the blood of the one who caused me to fail in Canabras. If only you would take pity on a poor demon and let me bring your head to Lord Baphomet, the pain would finally stop. So you'll be in pain until you kill me? Yes, but how am I supposed to do that when the brand has taken away half my powers? I can't do what's being asked of me. I just can't. And I'll never win back the favor of my lord in Hepzimira. Tell me where the rift leads. To the Nexus, a hub of portals in the Midnight Isles. It's the most convenient place for transferring cargo and troops. What a tactful reminder that freedom is just a step away. But what kind of freedom would it be? It won't rid me of Baphomet's brand. Tell me about the demons who command you. I serve Lord Baphomet, the great deceiver, who outwitted the Prince of Darkness, Asmodeus himself. He is cruel, my lord is. Cruel, imperious, cunning, and unstoppable. Descari started the invasion of your world, but without the help of my master, he and his swarms of locusts would have done nothing on Galarian. Descari's demons only know how to eat and kill. We, the servants of Baphomet, follow another path. The grimiest, most devious of all the paths that have ever been laid. I have been one of Baphomet's finest servants for hundreds of years. Hepzimira herself, his favorite daughter and priestess, took me to her bosom. But see how my loyal service has ended. When no one else can see me, I howl from the pain in my mark. I am forced to grovel before pathetic idiots and witless warhounds. And here I am begging for mercy from a mortal. Well, you won't be in pain for much longer.
Good guys always win.
Rifts are usually chaotic and unstable. That's why I've been plagued by one question. How could demons have created a stable, permanent passage from the abyss here in the World Wound? And as I stare into the flames of the rift itself, the answer still eludes me. What is the secret to this canker festering at the very heart of our world? How can we heal it?
It would seem I missed out on all the fun. Or perhaps I should say, my loyal commander decided to launch a reckless attack without waiting for reinforcements or guidance from me. I felt compelled to abandon my troops and magically travel to Dresden to reach you here.
My righteous sister and comrade, please, don't be too quick to judge. The commander's move might seem reckless, but it allowed us to catch the demons off guard.
What is this? My goddess's herald is in favor of foolhardy escapades? However, we shall let the matter rest for now. I was striving to catch up with you for a reason. My friends and comrades, the time has come for us to discuss something of the utmost importance. It is here, on the threshold of the abyss, that I must announce an important decision before you all. But first, we shall talk about you, Commander. About how well you have discharged the duties I entrusted to you.
My righteous sister in faith, must these discussions take place now at such a moment? The enemy is watchful, and its forces are great. That is what we must turn our attention to, not scrutinizing our fellow Crusaders.
In the 100 years that this war has lasted, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought about how we can win it. That is precisely why we cannot delay the conversation any longer.
After everything I've done for the Crusades, you're gonna put me on trial?
Not a trial, merely a superior evaluating the actions of a subordinate. May I remind you that it was I who entrusted you with your title and an army? A commander's absolute priority is leading the Crusader armies, and I cannot help but notice that you have handled this part of your responsibilities well. I cannot but notice your strange choice of companions. The good gods teach us to seek the light even in the darkest soul, and to believe in redemption. But it is one thing to believe in the good intentions of a murderous succubus, and, for example, send her to a temple of Desna to be cared for by experienced priests. But it is another matter entirely to take the demon with you to the front lines, where one well-timed stab in the back could put a tragic end to our entire Crusader cause. It is unthinkably reckless.
With all due respect, my lady, Arushale has proven herself to be a faithful and reliable comrade. She has fought bravely for us, and we both want to see the demons defeated. Is there any reason to reproach the commander for accepting her into our party?
You can find reasons aplenty in any Mendevian cemetery, Sealer. Each one is full of the graves of those who were deceived by demons.
I trust Arushale completely. She is not only a loyal friend, but living proof that even demons can change for the better.
Your words carry a ring of truth. The example of one malefactor changed for the better could do more for the Crusades than a dozen paragons of faith.
Thank you. I can't believe you really said that.
Have I already mentioned how disappointed I was by your reckless desire to storm the Fane without waiting for me and reinforcements from Nerosian? I shall remind you again. A person must be judged by their actions. I also wish to mention what you did with Iomede's banner, the Sword of Valor. This sacred relic handed to you to defend the city against the demons has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it. I only pray that Iomede will forgive us all for this most improper treatment of her relic.
Hey, it still does exactly the same thing as before.
That is all I wish to say. And now, to summarize. You can think my assessment is empty fault-finding, but I am responsible for the entire crusade, for Mendev, and for the future of those who have encountered or will encounter the evil of the World Wound. I do not have the luxury of making a single mistake. That is why I am forced to remove you from the command of the Fifth Crusade.
This is how you thank me for everything I've done. Throughout the Queen's entire speech, Daeron is silent, but his silence is more expressive than an entire crowd yelling profanities.
This is why I always take payment up front. The customers become very shifty when everything is done.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you leveled at the commander are guided by that desire.
Typical. Get us to do the job first, and start with the questions after. Next thing they'll be telling us to empty our pockets and kicking us out the door.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the right one. He is not just the Crusade commander. He is our hope. Our only hope.
Our only hope is he? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade. But Let me continue. Do not take your demotion as a punishment. I have in many respects been forced to take this step. As we all know, the demons have created a new weapon, Nihindrian crystals, which provide them with truly mythical powers. We managed to remove the threat temporarily, but not eliminate its source. Nihindrian crystals were brought here to Galarian through this rift. I shall do everything to ensure this route is blocked from now on. I shall destroy all the paths from the Midnight Fane to Dresden, blocking the passages with rocks if I have to, so that demons passing through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon the city. This is a forced measure. I am doing this for the safety of Dresden. But this won't solve the problem. We must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
In the Lexicon of Paradox, Arilu Vorlish's book, it says that there are 5 such rifts within the borders of the World Wound, so blocking the exits from the Fane will only deprive the demons of one of their 5 routes here.
Wait a moment. And where is this Lexicon of Paradox now? I would also like to take a look at it.
Fine.
Thank you. This knowledge could prove very important. We may even use it to deal with the World Wound itself. I shall have my finest court mages examine this book.
If you destroy the Fane and its exit, how will I return to Galarian?
Don't worry about that. I will go with you, and I know the secrets of traveling between planes. I have also been to the Abyss before, and I have fought the beasts that dwell there. My sword and my experience will help you on this mission.
At least someone here has my back. True, until the problem of the Nihindrian crystals is solved, we won't be able to win. I'm going to the Abyss.
We will go to the Abyss side by side, champion, and Dresden will greet us with jubilation on the day of our return.
Wish me luck as well. Until next we meet.
Watch and learn.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it there for now. So, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you all again some other time.